Every day, your attention is pulled in 100 different directions. Most people don't even notice it's happening. One quick scroll becomes an hour. Your goals quietly fade into the background. You promise yourself you'll focus, but distraction always finds a way back. Time keeps moving, and your dreams keep waiting. The biggest chains are often invisible. They're built from tiny daily habits. Deep inside, you know who you could become, but something keeps holding you back. Every distraction asks for your attention. Every dream asks for your commitment. The more noise you consume, the harder it becomes to hear yourself think. Then one question changes everything. What if I removed every distraction? That single decision could completely rewrite your future. He didn't delete the distractions overnight. He simply stopped letting them control every moment. The hardest battle wasn't with the phone. It was with the habit inside his mind. Your brain always chooses what feels easy. Real growth begins when you choose what matters instead. Every interruption steals a little piece of your focus, and focus is where great lives are built. Unfinished tasks create invisible stress. The more you delay, the heavier your mind becomes. For the first time in a long while, silence felt powerful instead of uncomfortable. A clear goal replaced endless scrolling. His attention finally had a direction. Progress was slow, but it was real. Just like a plant, small daily actions quietly grow into something extraordinary. He wasn't escaping distraction anymore. He was walking toward the life he truly wanted. Real change didn't begin with a huge decision. It began with one small promise kept. Every time he ignored a distraction, his self-control became a little stronger. Success isn't one giant leap. It's thousands of tiny steps repeated every day. Each finished task gave him something priceless, proof that he could trust himself again. Comfort always felt easier, but growth always led somewhere better. His body became stronger, so did his discipline. He stopped feeding his mind endless noise and started feeding it meaningful ideas. The person in the mirror looked different now, not because of appearance, but because of confidence. The distractions didn't disappear. They simply lost their power over him. For the first time, his future looked brighter than his excuses. His mornings no longer started with notifications. They started with purpose. The phone was no longer the boss of his attention. He was. When distractions disappeared, creativity finally had room to grow. The same temptations still existed, but they no longer controlled his choices. Great lives are never built overnight. They grow one habit at a time. The strongest people don't just change themselves, they inspire others to rise too. 30 days didn't make him perfect. They proved that change was possible. The person he used to be was becoming just a memory. Real victory wasn't reaching the top. It was becoming someone who refused to quit. And this was only the beginning, because the biggest transformation happens inside the mind. The hardest battle was never against technology. It was against the version of himself that always chose comfort. The moment he broke those invisible chains, his life stopped being controlled by distractions. Freedom isn't having more time. It's deciding where your attention belongs. Every completed promise built something stronger than motivation. It built self-respect. The world never became quieter. His mind simply became stronger. He realized that every hour invested in learning returned as confidence. Real success is contagious. When you grow, you inspire others to grow too. He discovered the secret key wasn't talent, it was discipline, repeated every single day. The future he once dreamed about was finally coming into view. And he understood one powerful truth. The man who deleted every distraction finally found himself. His transformation wasn't built in a single day. It was was built one focused day at a time. Silence became his greatest advantage because that's where clear thinking was born. Every morning, he chose his priorities before the world chose them for him. Consistency beat motivation every single time. Success isn't one giant achievement. It's thousands of small promises kept. A stronger mind creates a stronger life. Healthy habits make both possible. The distractions never disappeared. He simply became bigger than them. Now the question isn't about him anymore. It's about you. What distraction has been stealing your future? And what will you delete today? The life you've always wanted is waiting. The first step begins the moment you choose focus over distraction. 7 minutes ago, he was controlled by distractions. Now he controls his attention, and attention shapes destiny. Your future doesn't begin tomorrow. It begins with the decision you make today. Win today, then repeat it tomorrow. Discipline is like a tree. The longer you care for it, the stronger it becomes. Don't chase every opportunity. Choose the one that gives your life purpose. The greatest gift you can give someone is to inspire them through your own actions. The greatest gift you can give someone is to inspire them through your own actions. Protect your mind, because whatever controls your attention controls your life. Delete the distractions. Build the life you deserve. Your best chapter